All right, guys, what is going on? What is good? What is good? Man, I'm behind like a motherfucker today. Whew. Behind like a motherfucker. Give me a second. All right, there we go. There we go. What is good, everyone? Man, oh man. Had to go take care of a fucking mess. In the cul-de-sac, bro. The people came by to pick up the trash. And I think they just like took one of the bags and just let it go. Trash all in the street, neighbor's yard. I was like, what the fuck? Looked like a bunch of ranch on the floor. I had to take the hose and wash that shit. I was like, the fuck y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Crazy shit. But anyway, we made it. We made it. But yeah, I got some cool stuff for you guys coming soon. I want to do a little exercise too. I feel like this will be a fun exercise. If you guys are excited about the 48 laws of trading, my next big project I've been working on for a while, and I want to do a fun exercise with you before we get into the details of today. I'm willing to bet at least $100 that someone on Twitter is going to say today was shit price action. I'm willing to bet that is going to be the case. So we'll see. I opened up the chat, by the way, to subscribers. What's good? Naruto, Mason, Bazel. Look at that silver sniper. There you go. What's good? Ibrahim, Sean, Amin, Jordan, D, 2020, Willow, Felix, Ricky. Top Step was selling below the open. Oh, not what you want to do. Not what you want to do. What do you think we did? Easy claps. Ricky out here fading Top Step. Easy signal service. Not financial advice. What's good? Crispy J, Shay Millie, Leon, Monkey, Remy, Jim Bob. Hell of a name there. What's good? Smalley, Flacco, Manos. Who else did I miss? Ryan Holiday would be proud. You like my shirt? Wanted a Stoicism shirt in green. It's like a gray shirt. My friend got me this a couple years ago. I don't know if that's what you were referring to. Our trash people do that too. It's got to be a hard job, but don't leave trash in the street. Well, for them, it's a timing thing. You know, I don't think they get paid by the hour. I think they just get paid by the job. So they're like, hurry up and get this shit going. What was good, Juan? Yeah, they're just like, hurry up and go so they can go home. What's good, Omar? Manuel, we got to get you guys some sniper badges, dog. What's good, Robert, Bruce? Appreciate that, Jim Bob. Jimski. All right, here's an exercise for you. I'm going to pick... We'll do 6. We'll do like the lottery. We'll do a pick 6. Or football, pick 6. Let's do this. Who was first? The first 6 people. Let me just write this down real quick. So Naruto, Mason, Bizel, Ibranith, that's 4. Sean and Amin. Okay. Let's do this exercise real quick. Amin, you were the 7th? Naruto, Mason, Bizel, Ibranith, Sean, Amin. Because I think... Wait, am I retarded? Do this. Naruto, Mason, Bizel, Ibranith, Sean, Amin. Yeah, no, I mean, you were 6th. Because Naruto's in there twice. Yeah, you're tweaking. I mean, you're tweaking, not me. I was tweaking last week, though. All right, so Naruto, Mason, Bizel, Ibranith, Sean, and Amin. Pick a number between 1 and 48. Pick a number between 1 and 48. Mason said 22. Okay. Naruto said 36. Bizel. Where's Bizel? Amin said 37. Sean said 24. Bizel, really? You're going with 48? Really? That's what we're doing? All right, Ibernith, it's on you now. What's good, PJ? I saw you in the chat. I didn't mean to skip over you. $17. Okay, Ibernith said 17. Okay. Leon, you're banned. All right. So as you know, I did the 48 laws of trading. Right? I'm not the first person to do it, but this is my own version. So I won't go through the laws, but I will tell you what the names are. Drop some ones if you guys want to know what those names are. That's why I had you pick a number between 1 through 48. So I'll give you a little sneak peek as far as what those are. You guys are pretty excited. You know, I actually got a lot of feedback on Instagram about that. A lot of people were like, oh, I'm excited for that. Well, damn, you're not excited for my other shit? What the fuck is that? Do I just make shit content for you guys? I'm out here stunting in low probability conditions as usual. But my content's ass is what you're telling me? Duly noted, chat. Duly fucking noted. All right, Naruto, number 36. Ooh, this is a good one. I actually got this one from Jordan Peterson. Number 36. What you aim at is what you see. The law of direction. You know what? I'll even put that in the chat for you. Number 36. What you aim at is what you see. The law of direction. Libra, it was only for the first 6 people. They were first, so they got to pick. It pays to be early, doesn't it, chat? Yeah, it does. You fuckers coming in late. Libra gets a pass, but everyone else, you're blocked. Mason said 22. Mason said 22. This one's a little bit easier, not as fun. And it's actually, most of these are pretty straightforward. Mason said number 22, which is always respect the risk. The law of risk. Okay. I know, not super abstract. Not everything has to be fucking abstract. Okay. Bizel, I hate you for picking number 48. I absolutely despise you. I was trying to save that. But who would I be if I didn't have my word, right? Bizel said number 48. Number 48 is Memento Mori, the law of death. Number 48 is Memento Mori, the law of death, which states that there is more to life than trading, my friends. Law number 48 in 48 Laws of Power is assume formlessness, which basically means throw out a certain rule if you need to in order to adapt. And I believe he talked about the Spartans because the Spartans did not adapt and they eventually got wiped out. So it pays to know shit, don't it? Chat, don't it? Modus vivendi. Friend of mine, she has like multiple names, but anyway, she sent me a tattoo. Her and her friends got some tattoos, and I was like, did you mean to send that to me? She was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, what is that? And that's what it said, modus vivendi. And I was like, oh, that must be something like remember to live or something similar. Anyway, Ibernith wanted number 17. Ooh, another stoic one. You guys are picking the stoic shit today. Number 17 says Ibernith. Number 17 is Premeditatio Malorum, the law of worst case scenario. Premeditatio malorum, the law of worst case scenario. So those are your first three, chat. Or first four, sorry. Can't fucking count. Number 36, 22, 48, and 17. We got two more. Now, obviously, in the video, I'll go over these in depth. I'll give you some notes. It's not just, I'm not just going to skim over it like today. I just wanted to introduce you, right, to give you a little bit of insight to what is coming next month. Are you guys excited for the, drop some twos in the chat if you guys are excited. If you like what you're hearing so far, if you're like, yeah, John, this is going to be some cool shit. 23 or 24? Ooh, you know what? You should have picked 23, Sean, but you picked 24. That's okay. Look what time we took that liquidity on ES, 12 p.m. macro. Yeah, we did. You're right. That was the 12. The 12 o'clock macro, 11:57. Beautiful. Beautiful observation there. But I'm going to get into this in just a minute. All right, number 24, Sean, is be patient with winners. The law of time. Be patient with winners. The law of time. And me and you get the last one, which is number 37. You know what? It's very similar to number 24, but I don't care. I mean, you did say 37, right? Yeah, you did. Okay. Number 37, the last one for today. Practice proper patience. You like that alliteration? The law of patience. Practice proper patience. The law of patience. Now, I said it's similar to 24. You can obviously tell, but they are different. One of them is a risk management, number 24. Number 37 is mindset. That's how they're divided. 1 through 16 is technical analysis. None of you picked any number between 1 and 16. 17 to 32 is risk management. 33 to 48 is mindset. So yeah. Actually, I'm glad you didn't pick those numbers because I go over technical analysis more than anything else, but there is your inside scoop. All right. So there you have it. You have at least 6 laws. You can contemplate what the fuck you think that shit is about. And we can go from there. All right. It's not going to be a book or a PDF. It's going to be a video, right? It's going to be a PowerPoint presentation, but I will release the PowerPoint as a PDF. I will release that into the Discord for members for sure. But yeah, I'm not writing an entire chapter on all 48. Oh, fuck. I wouldn't do that. Shit. If I was going to do that, I'd rather have ChatGPT do it, to be 100% honest with you. I'm not doing that shit. I wrote a book once. I'm not writing another trading book. Anyway, let's get into the business. Let's get into the business. Equities open. Zoom out just a little bit. 8:30. Okay. Our open was interesting for many reasons. Number one, 58.09. London's low. Low resistant lows. And 58.49 and a quarter is low resistant highs. Now, the highs from the pre-market, like London / pre-market, the highs on ES are different versus the highs on NQ. And you can probably tell why I was talking about NQ this morning, and I said to take a look at the first presentation. I recorded the whole thing, and then I stopped recording, and then I started recording, and then I recorded the trades that I took on the Combine account. So if I can remember to post that later, I will, but it wasn't, nothing crazy. You saw me, I longed 5, got out 2, and then broke even on 3. So I mean, it wasn't really fucking crazy, but anyway. Note the low at 6:05 Central. You see that? 6:05 a.m. Central. It's hot here in California. Well, get out. Get out, Stephanie. I don't know why anybody would live in California, to be honest. California or New York. I don't know why. Maybe you guys have your reasons, but you'll never see me there. Never. Never, never, never. So, 6:05. 6:05 to 8:40. Look at that. Do we have a lower low on ES? No. Wicks. The wick here, at least. Not so much of a wick here. The wick and the bodies are higher for ES. Does everybody see that? NQ. Do we have the same thing? There's that low at 6:05. 8:40 is here. Is that matching? Y'all remember those games when you were like 3 years old? Matching the circles and the squares and shit. Santa Barbara's a little bit different. I think the whole West Coast is different, but I'm not here to argue that. All right, so NQ has what? A lower low. So if NQ has a lower low and ES does not, what does that tell you? Hey, Willow, appreciate that. You don't have to do that, my friend. You do not have to do that. But I do appreciate it. You know what? We actually have not donated in a while. We should probably do that. I've been fucking that up. Yeah, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. With NQ trading lower and take a look and high resistant lows. Do you see that? Drop some, what did we do earlier? 3? Drop some 2s in chat. Unpaid toll bill. Fuck you. Not paying that fucking bullshit. I'm not paying that fucking bullshit. Willow, your Instagram is WillowKid_, right? All right, appreciate that. Just making sure. Just making sure. Okay. So NQ trades lower, ES higher low. So that means what? NQ is manipulation. Manipulation. So now, mind you, I don't know, I used to say that a lot. Mind you, this doesn't really, it doesn't really scream original consolidation to me like that. You know, just do it like that. Not really. I mean, kind of. I like when the highs are a lot closer together, but you know, the market's not really here for me, you know, I'm here for it. So we do have a consolidation. These highs together, right, make low resistant highs. So low resistant highs means what? If it's going to trade higher, it should have low resistance. It should have an easy time getting there. Meaning strong up candles, fast up candles, weak down candles, slow down candles. Make sense? The market is like a pair of lungs. You breathe in, your lungs expand. You breathe out, your chest, your lungs go the other way, contract. Right? So do we see that? Yes. Why do you think they're called low resistant highs? So manipulation up to the target, that basically is your window of opportunity. That is your window for taking what? Long positions. Okay? Long positions. Actually, just move this over just a little bit. All right. You guys like my beard? It's like super short now. I feel naked practically. Look at that candle there at 843. Massively, massively higher, trading through these down candles, trading through this imbalance, which is what? Which is what? It's not just an imbalance. It's an imbalance, but it's the first one post 830. Okay. Equities open is here. Do we have an imbalance in here? No. What about right here? No. Bam. As soon as that 837 candle closes, there's your imbalance. We trade into it and a little bit lower, slightly lower. And then what happens? We punch right through that. So that one candle, and this is what people on Twitter don't understand. They're like, what's the difference between a shift in the state of delivery and an inversion fair value gap? Some shit like that. And I'm like, you're fucking dumb, because it's the same shit. It functions as the same thing. A shift in price delivery and a bearish imbalance that gets traded through, they function as the same shit. So this candle at 843, it closes above these down candles. That's a shift in price delivery, shift in state of delivery. I don't care what the fuck you call it. That imbalance also got traded through. So that one candle proved in two different ways that we've shifted in price delivery. So while I was recording, I had my finger on the long button right here. I was like, I don't think we're going to go back to the first presentation. And then I didn't long it. And I was like, yeah, fuck it. Then we dip into it. We trade off of it. And I'm like, oh, shit. Now it's getting ready to hit my target without me. But if we get a reaccumulation, I'll take that. What do we come back into? We'll look at it. Up candles, right? If this is our sell side of the curve. Okay. Meaning what? This was bearish price action. This was our sell side of a market maker buy model. And yeah, Joe, let me get there. Just give me a minute. We trade lower, up. There's an imbalance right here. We trade lower, up candles here, respected. See how price trades into that small imbalance right there too. I wonder if that will mean something later on. Oh no, John, that couldn't possibly mean anything later on. No way. There's no fucking way. We're going to test your theory here in just a second. Bearish. Bearish until it wasn't. Right? So that means these up candles, once they get traded through here, first candle through that, if price comes back into this, that should be what? Distribution turn accumulation. Oh, hot damn. Hot. I don't know why I said that. Look at that. Look at that, chat. Go look at the Discord. Go look at the candle that I entered the second time on. Oh, so that's why you entered there. That's why you entered there. Well, to be fair, no. That was not why. The real reason was this one. That was the imbalance inside the reaccumulation. So I looked at that as the mitigation model. But that inversion is still there, right? Wait a minute. So that means you got to cut through this and cut through that and cut through that. Yeah, think of this like a fucking pineapple. Cut through that bitch. Come on. Cut through it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. What are you scared of? What are you so afraid of? Beautiful reaccumulation right up and into. There's a 5-minute imbalance here. And so you get me, or you see me sneak out right there at 850. 850. What is that? Oh, I don't know, John. I don't know what that is. Okay. Watch this. What's right there? 780. 80 level. Zeros, 20s, 50s, and 80s. Oh, man, I forgot all about that shit. Don't forget. 850. There's a 50 level. So you're telling me, right? You're telling me price just so happens to bounce right at an 80 level and a 50 level when that 80 level was part of a reaccumulation and that 50 level was the very first 50 level after a new high. Look at that. Look how precise that is. Don't look at me. I mean, you can look at my charts all you want. You can look at my entries. I went 3 here and then 2 more here. So I was in 5. Out 2 and then break even the other 3. Yeah, not the greatest trade. But we had such a large gap down. I wanted to hold for the rest of the day. And that idea was given up in like a couple minutes. So I was proven wrong very quickly, but that's okay. But that's okay. Felix has the Gucci glasses too. Nice. And Joe, OTE. Oh, okay. I think I see what you're saying. I don't use this, to be fair with you. I think which low are you measuring? Because some people will use this low and look at that like an OTE, and some people use the most recent swing low, like a fractal low, and they would use that instead. So I'm not really sure what your measurement is on that, Joe, but OTEs aren't bad. They're just, to me, it's just a bit lazy. I used to call the 618 just the lazy trader's entry. Because it's lazy. You're not looking for concepts. You're just looking at the 618. Which to me is lazy, but it's not bad. It's not really that great either. But anyway, why do you think I pointed out the first presentation to you? The first presentation became an inversion. That's the inversion model right there. Oh shit, John, you're fucking right. Oh yeah, you're right. You taught us that model for free. Of course I did. Right? Stop at the low. You're targeting you're trading in the direction of opposing liquidity, but you're just taking a 1 to 2 because it's good for me and it's good for you, and that's it. That's your 1 to 2 right there. You don't even need to hold for the highs. I mean, to be fair, I think you should. It's not what the model calls for, but you know, there's your 1 to 3 right there, right at that 50 level. How perfect is that? Inversion, stop at the low, perfect 1 to 3. No. There's no way. The markets are random, bro. The markets are just chaotic and wild and unpredictable. Okay. You keep saying that shit. And I'll keep entering where you wish and you daydream about entering. How about that? Now I sound like an asshole. I know what people go through. You look at today and you go, man, I wish I would have got that inversion. I wish I would have got that first presentation. Ah, man, I wish I would have got that. This is really more like a, no, that's the second leg. Fair enough. If you look at the whole thing here, like a first one, that last leg of accumulation, you might daydream, man, I wish I could have got that. Man, that's an easy 50 points. Man, that could have been all this money. Yeah, people daydream about that. I actually fucking do it. Now, mind you, I said this in the beginning. I took that on a Combine account, my second one. That I'm working on my second one, right? And so I didn't take it on a live account, like live money. So I'm always open about that. But yeah, beautiful. What do you think my stop loss was? I'll take everything off because we're getting a little bit messy. Nothing wrong with getting your hands dirty. But what do you think was the stop loss? I'll give you a hint. I didn't have a stop loss. My stop loss was max daily loss. So the stop loss is built in. John didn't have a stop loss? No, I did. I have a max stop based on dollar amount, yes. But a stop order in the market? No, I didn't have that. I know, it sounds weird. It's very similar to what I told you guys about options. If you buy one contract at $50, the most you can lose is $50. That stop loss is built in to the options contract. Now in futures, that's not how it works. You let that bitch go, you're fucked. You're done. But on the Top Step X platform, you can set daily max limits and daily loss limits. So my stop loss was based on that max daily loss limit. Oh yeah, Mason. Yeah, we're gonna need to have a one-on-one. What do you think my stop loss was? Again, I didn't have one, but where do you think I didn't want to see the market go to? Gold star for Stephanie. I'm pinging that. We got to pin that. Yep. Someone's been paying attention. At least one person's been paying attention over the years. Nikki, don't be as good as me. Be the best version of yourself. You guys can be better than me. That's the point of mentorship. For you to be better than whoever you learn from. So be the best version of yourself. And you can easily, well, maybe not easily. I want to dumb myself down, but it's possible to be better than me, 100%. And I know that's crazy based on things that you've seen me do. Now, certain calls in the commodities markets, I'm sorry, I've got that on lock. That won't be beat. You're right. But overall, as a trader, You could definitely be better than me. 100%. Naruto says, low end of the second imbalance / low. Leon said the yellow line, that would be equities open. And that's orange. But it's all good. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Chat, I pointed out these two imbalances for you. Why do you think that is? Well, let's investigate. Let's investigate. Our first presentation, I told you about that. I told you, hey, check that shit out. Right? Why would I do that? So you can go on YouTube and fucking brag about it? All right. You might be slightly correct. Maybe. However, first imbalance in a reversal, that is going to be either your breakaway or you want to see the bottom half or at least a portion of the bottom half left open. Do we have that? Yeah, we do. Bottom half is mostly remained open. So what does that mean? That is a bullish signature, right? Wonderful. Once we got that, we got two imbalances, right? So for those of you that have never seen this before, we got like 60 something people on here and 27 likes. I like that. I forgot to say that earlier, but I guess you guys came with it today. 2025 is a good year, chat. It's a new year. I love it. When you have two imbalances, you can take the first one with the stop at the second one. Now, why do you think I asked you, where do you think my stop loss was? Or where it should have been, rather. But I marked up the two imbalances, and then I marked up that mitigation too. Where is the low end of this imbalance? It's also where? Below the mitigation. So that is protected. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. But you also have this down candle here too. These series of down candles here too, right? So where's the stop loss based on that? Right around 50%. So if price is bullish, it's going to stay where? In the upper half. I told you every concept has premium and discount. So where's that stop loss? Right there at 50%. Fuck, I got so many drawings I can't even tell. Right there. My stop basically was the midpoint of these down candles, which is below the second imbalance, below the reaccumulation. So you see why price never went down there? You see why it just dipped into that and took off? Because it's reaccumulation. How do you know it's reaccumulation? Well, look at the fucking market maker models. Look at the videos that I've given out for free. Find the liquidity. Trade in that direction. How hard is that? How hard is that, chat? Put that in the chat for me real quick. Find the liquidity. Trade in that direction. Find the liquidity. Trade in that direction. That's it. That is the most simplest, basic, high probability formula there is. Find the liquidity. Trade in that direction. Now, of course, it will only work very, very well when there has been opposing liquidity taken. Right? Let me just make sure you guys can see all that. I know my camera's fucking... It's a lot. Right? What's the market do? It trades from what to what? Liquidity to liquidity. And the opportunities are where? In between low risk buy. In between first stage accumulation. In between second stage accumulation to go higher. Boom. Easy. I hesitated at the low risk buy. John hesitated? No way. No way. John's supposed to be fucking perfect and, you know, flawless and all this crazy shit. He's always so spot on. No, I'm not. I got it wrong a couple of times last week when on my bias. I mean, that's public. I was bullish. We went fucking lower, or I was bearish and we went higher, or something like that. I'm not always right. I'm not always perfect. But even on a day that I can get, I mean, go look at like Jim Cramer and some of these other goobers. Oh, today's price action sucks. Really? It was a green day for me. Why was it a shitty day for you? People kind of expose themselves a little bit, don't they? Yeah, they do. Mason, is difficult for me when we have liquidity on both sides. That brings me to a really, really good point about ES. S&P. This is why earlier, it's in the Discord, it's all timed. I think it was 8:16 or... No, it couldn't have been 8:16. 9:16, I think. Yeah, right around 9:16 in the Discord. I said 5809 is probably on the table for ES. However, I said I would not trade this. I'm not interested in trading that. Because look at it. Even though this was accumulation, right? Which was that set the low of the day in the equities market, fine. However, the 5809 level, consolidation, clean lows. 5849 and a quarter, low resistance highs. And a small consolidation here too. So we never really got our manipulation. I mean, there might be some on the higher time frame I'm missing out on, but I was all intraday. It's fine. So when you have those two levels, 5849, 5809, right? 40 point range. Okay. When we go down to the smaller time frames, look at where you're at when you're in here, right? Liquidity here, possibly liquidity down here. So if you were to measure the two levels of liquidity, at least where they begin, okay, you're trading right around that 50% mark. You're trading right in the middle of two areas of liquidity. That right there is a formula for low probability conditions in the way that I view it. Maybe other people view it differently, but the way that I view it, I don't trade that. Okay? I don't. So what ends up happening at 9:16 is when I told you. Welcome, Joe, to the SMS community. Make sure to join the Discord. Discord user settings, connections, sign into YouTube, the YouTube account you just signed up with. Once you connect that, yeah, drop some celebratory emojis for Joe. Once you connect your Discord and your YouTube together, you'll see the Discord channel to join us. You'll see the yellow guy right next to me. Okay? So come join us. At 9:16, I told you 5809 is like, or is probably, ES is basically going to trade lower. We trade up into this imbalance, mitigation as well, and then we do trade lower. So we had about 15, 16 points offered on the downside and a new low. I think Flacco or Edmundo, one of you had traded that. You took a partial and went break even, which was a great job. I would have done the same thing. And then we get a reversal. And this is what I was saying. I've already told you, number one, every concept has a premium and discount. Number two, every concept has an inversion, or at least can be inverted, right? So this imbalance was bearish. Then it got traded through, became bullish. This mitigation was bearish, then became bullish. That's what I was saying in the Discord earlier, right before the move higher. Go look at it. It's all time stamped. It's all time stamped. It's there. And that's what I was saying. It looks like that mitigation model's inverted and we trade higher. Trading's not difficult. Okay. Analysis isn't difficult. I should say that. The difficult part is holding trades if you're impatient. You know, if you have a lack of experience, you're not going to know how to hold it, when to hold it, why you should hold it, right? And some days, like today, for example, if you think you caught the low of the day, or if you think like what I did with NQ, I'm on the second leg, but I'm going to hold it for the rest of the day. And then you get these deep ass retracements and you're going, oh, well, shit, you know, it's a shitty day. It's not a shitty day. It's not. The market did provide opportunities. If you didn't partial, if you didn't go break even, if you left open risk on the table, you probably took an L today. That was probably the case. But how long have I been an advocate for taking partials at new highs? Every time. Every single time. Right? Because look at that. Had I not, I would have taken a loss. The market gives and the market takes. Period. So if you don't take profits, the market's coming back for you. All right? And that's like pretty much what I got for you today. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I've been looking at. Okay. So I walked you through NQ. Beautiful. Let me go back to this. Beautiful market maker buy model. Sell side of the curve, buy side of the curve. Weiss line model. Next candle entry. First leg accumulation, low risk buy. Or excuse me, low risk buy. This in here is the first leg accumulation, second leg accumulation to go higher, reaccumulation. Okay. Is there anybody who does not see this? Is there anybody in the chat who cannot see exactly what I'm talking about? Because if you don't, I have a masterclass on this. It's an hour long. And it's on this very thing right here. Market maker models. Not something I created, not something I invented. But it is something that I utilize as a roadmap for really, really good trades. Pip and Ron. First of all, that's one hell of a name. And secondly, I'll post the link for you. I will post the link for you. I did a mindset one too. That came out a couple of days ago. Oh, wait, you know what? I think I made it a member only video. I think I did. Did I, chat? Shit, now I can't find it. Oh, okay, it was 3 months ago. And yeah, it is a members only video. All right, well, rip. What you can do then is become a member. Then you'll have access to the video. I just put that as member only video like a few days ago. Not even a week ago, maybe. It was open to the public for a while. But I mean, you can Google it, they're out there. It's just about understanding every single stage, understanding manipulation and order flow. And that's a great observation, Mason. It did cross 50% before trading and back into the inversion. You're right. That's the link right there for you. But it is a member only video. Naruto said it was open to the public for about 2 months, then he made it members only, right? And yeah, Jordan, even my past streams are lessons for those who don't go rewatch. Right. I don't know which live stream is which. I didn't rename every single one of them, but I'm sure there's a few in there that I've talked about them. But anyway, that'll be it for today. I gave you a bunch of details why I hesitated at the first leg, but I took the second leg. I was asleep. Leave me alone. I gave you some details on the market maker models, on how to find liquidity, how to understand manipulation, and I gave you 6. You guys picked the numbers, but I gave you 6 of the 48 laws that I'll be talking about in my video that is coming out next month. So I feel like you guys got some pretty cool stuff today. Almost 40 likes. I appreciate that. Do me a favor and drop a like on the stream if you have not already. If you got some value today, I definitely know Willow got some value. Appreciate the donation again, broski. We will do some good with it. Put some shoes on kids' feet or books in their hands or something. We'll make the Lord proud, my friend. That's what we're gonna do. You like that? Coffee run time. I might get a coffee too, to be honest. But yeah, y'all be good, man. We'll be here same time, same place tomorrow on the 14th, right here on YouTube. Look at that. Bam, 1 o'clock. Perfect. Perfect exit. All right. See y'all tomorrow.